Hi, my name's Douglas Peacock. Thanks for clicking through and welcome to Zero Point, Activating Zero Point. You know, what is Activating Zero Point? Well, in a nutshell, it's about connecting with self, connecting back with the core essence of who you are. Now, many of us talk about it, we point at it, we want to go there, but very few people know how to actually realign with it. Now, in this weekend, this 2-day event, I'm going to actually show you, not only show you, get you to experience connecting into the essence of self. And as you connect into the essence of self, we're going to show you through a series of exercises and strategies on how you can do this in your daily life. You know, I wander around the world. My job is to go around the world helping people heal their lives. That's basically what I'm all about, is helping you heal your life by remembering that you are loved. Now, one of the things that people do is when they are out of alignment, it is because of the environment inside of themselves that is out of alignment. Through your belief systems, your behaviors, your attitudes, the way of being, you are out of alignment with the essence of who you are. And a lot of people tell me, yeah, but I know how to give and receive and I know how to do this, but I'm just not getting my results. And when we look deep within, we find where the misalignment is. And that's what this weekend's all about, and that's where I'd love you to come and join us so that you can open up and actually start looking at the relationships you are having so that you can achieve the goals that you want to achieve. You know, one of the things we know is that everything we do is a relationship. You know, when you're with your partner, your wife, your husband, your kids, your family, you know, it's all about relating. When you go to work, it's all about relating. When you're working on the computer, you're relating to that computer, and sometimes it doesn't relate back very nice. I know mine doesn't. And it's all about being able to know and be able to communicate and get the communication through to it so that you can achieve what you're trying to do. And so when we recognize that everything's about relationships, we then got to start looking and asking ourselves the questions. If we're not getting the results we're wanting, then where are we not relating properly? Where are we out of alignment with our relationships? Where's our relationship within? Where's our relationship and the questions that we're asking to what we want to achieve? You know, even a yogi sitting in a cave up on a mountain is in a relationship. He's in a relationship with nature and with the divine. So it's constant being in relationship. And one of the things, and I've done this seminar all over the world, and one of the things that I've recognized and comes up, and people are so often amazed, because what happens when we do a certain exercise, I watch the energy, I read the energy, and they will find that they're having a certain experience with someone else, and I will read the energy on what's going on, and I'll communicate it to them, and I'll show the groups whereabouts you're not being able to give or receive. Whereabouts you think you're being a certain way, and yet the result that you're wanting is being held back through something that you're doing internally. Now, when we recognize this, I also show you how to be another way. There is a way to be resting in communication with soul and in the essence of who you are in this acceptance, and be in these exercises and be in life and being in these relationships without losing yourself, feeling like you're getting your boundaries crossed, feeling like you're giving everything away or you're being controlled or whatever, and you hold this place of peace. When you can do that, and when you experience that and actually start living it, your life begins to change. It becomes a heck of a lot easier. You feel peaceful and calm inside. All of a sudden, you no longer feel threatened. Your worthiness rises, and then you are left in this beautiful place. So we also look at the communication styles that people use when they, through the eyes or the vehicle of masculine and feminine energy. Now, it's really quite cool to notice, because masculine and feminine energy is in everything. No matter where you are, how you're communicating, there will be a masculine and feminine dynamics to it. And when we look at our communication styles and we look at what's going on, and you look in your own life, how you communicate with yourself, you'll either be in your yang energy or your masculine energy, or you'll be balanced, or you'll be in your feminine energy. And when you recognize where you're at, and then where you're out of alignment with yourself, you see how you speak to yourself. You see how you treat yourself. Then you can go and look at the relationships when you're in your communication styles that you have with other people, your partner, fellow colleagues. When you do this, you can actually start to recognize different patterns that you're running in different situations. We do this and we can then become a great communicator because we can learn. I'll show you how to be in balance, and we're in a place of balance and living in that place, and then you're in your communication, and when someone comes at you with a masculine energy, there is a way of communicating back. When you come with someone in a feminine type thing, there is a way to communicate back. And now we all have both, and it's fine to move from one to the other, yet when in a balanced place, we get the best results. So it's all about us getting stronger and being able to relate and have great communication in our relationships. Now, when we look at it going into a place of creating what we want in life, and if we find that we're missing and we seem to be going along good, but then all of a sudden something just doesn't work for us, we may have an aspect, or you may have an aspect of yourself that is missing. And this can be things that we've lost in our childhood or given away or taken from us, and it's an aspect of our energy where we haven't taken ownership and we do not know ourselves as it. And what we're doing in the 2-day workshop is we're actually going to go in and we're going to call some of those. I'm going to show you the technique on how to call those aspects back and how to align them in the body. Because there's one thing to call them back, but if you can't get it to align in your body and you can't ground it into your physical being, then it's just going to float off again. You know, we get all these great ideas. You know, you think about an idea that comes in, it's a great idea, but unless you ground it or you write it down or take action with it, you'll find it just floats off again and you forget it. The same thing with these aspects of self. So we go right in there and I actually show you techniques on how to do that and how to change your reality from where it's going. I'll share with you why you're creating your life the way it is. It's because of the environment that you have within you, because of your beliefs, your behaviors, your attitudes and all that sort of stuff. And I'll show you how to change it and a strategy that works, that takes you into a higher frequency so that you can align and move beyond that old way of being. It's not necessarily going in and digging out all the crap. It's about moving up to a frequency where you can move above it. Like a plane doesn't got to worry about the roadworks on the road. It just flies straight over the top. Much the same in us. When we align with ourselves, we don't got to worry about all the rocks and that at the bottom. We're able to go out and just fly above it because we're in alignment. We see the space and are able to move through it effortlessly. So there's so much more in there. We go into where my favorite thing is where we leave the 2 days is we go into this place of bringing this aspect of yourself back, and it's one of my favorite exercises where you get to come out and you realign and activate the 0 point and you really step into it. And it's like when people come out of this, every time I do this seminar, every time we go there and they step into this new way of being, it's like they see the world anew. It's like the veils are being pulled back and they're able to see what's going on, and it's just like, damn, this is cool. And you will find that you're able to go out and then you go about your life in this new way. And it's about connecting, being with self. So, hey, it's on the 20th and 21st of May, Saturday and Sunday. It's on the Gold Coast here. I'd love to see you there. There's limited space. I know it's late notice, but I know if you're committed to change in your life and get activated in yourself and reconnect with who you are to change the results that you're getting, then come and join us, and I look forward to seeing you there. Again, hey, my name's Douglas Peacock. Take care.